So lately I've been trying to find the best microphone for YouTube videos that kind of doesn't get in the way. And this microphone here, the SM57, has been my favorite because it doesn't obscure my face too much while I'm trying to film content, and it doesn't get in the way when I'm trying to reach my console either. It's a bit more maneuverable. But on this particular boom arm, and on many boom arms that are spring loaded, you have this problem where the boom arm basically pulls away because it's tensioned and it's weighted for certain heavier microphones like an SM7B or condenser microphones. And this boom arm from Rode actually works amazingly well for those particular microphones, but for the SM57, it doesn't. And I'm aware that there's actually a tensioning spot right here where you can tension this screw here to try and keep this in position, but I've tried that, and on this particular microphone, it still won't tension it enough to stop it from moving away. And yeah, it's just been a bit of a hassle. And that's where we get to our latest episode of, that's right, we're back with it, Hold Your Gas, where I give you my latest hot take and review on the latest tech and plugins and audio equipment and all that good shit. So in this episode of Hold Your Gas, I was recently scrolling through the usual spam email that I get from a bunch of fake YouTube marketers, and I had a email from a company called FULAIM. FULAIM? Look, I'm not sure. Let's say it's FULAIM. And they asked me whether I'd be interested in reviewing their latest product, the FULAIM Mic Boom Arm. And they sent it to me pretty quickly, and I got to unboxing it straight away so I can give it a review for you guys. But just remember, as always, I don't take any money or anything from companies like this, so every opinion in this video is my own. It is not influenced anyway at all by FULAIM. So as you can see with the FULAIM Boom Mic Arm, I've got a clear shot over here without my boom arm like the Rode one I had before getting in the way of this shot. But then I've also got enough of the articulation so it's not getting in the way here or obstructing my mouth or my arms. I can still comfortably get to my mouse and my keyboard and really reach the console here as well, and then have enough flexibility to move around the console if I was to do a tutorial on this desk. So seeing this as a Hold Your Gas video, let's break down the pros and cons of the FULAIM Boom Mic Arm. First up, as I mentioned before, this is very rugged and very sturdy. It's kind of not going anywhere like some of those spring-loaded mic boom arms that I mentioned before. Those spring-loaded ones have funny tensioning, whereas this is quite rugged, and it just really doesn't look like it's going to have any of the problems of those spring-loaded boom arm designs. It also has this nice swiveling ball head joint here, which I thought was really clever because it actually allows you to get a lot more articulation on the positioning of your microphone. So it can swivel 180 degrees that way, and it can swivel 180 degrees this way. And it's just actually really, really easy to get a positioning without having to adjust anything. So that's a definite positive again for the mic boom arm. The other cool thing about this design is it folds and compacts really neatly. So you can fit this into a backpack or go mobile if you're doing things like podcasts and you need to be run and gun and on the fly with a whole podcasting setup. And you could easily fit 1, 2, or 3, or even more of these in a backpack really comfortably. The boom arm also comes with 5/8 and 3/8 screws for mounting different shock mounts and mic clips to the boom arm itself. So that's nice that they include those adapter options in the kit as well. And one thing I really liked that they did was they added in this Allen key to actually loosen the 5/8 adapter if it ever gets stuck. I think that's kind of just a nice little touch. And probably one of the biggest positives of this arm versus any others is that it's actually quite affordable. So usually you can pick up the FULAIM Mic Boom Arm for $79 from their Amazon account. But right now they have a discount on the black model for $69. And if you want to get a gray version of this, it's even cheaper again at $55.93. Cool. So I'll put a link down below if anyone's interested in those to send you their way. Now this is Hold Your Gas, so It wouldn't be a hold your gas video unless I mentioned some of the cons of this product in particular. Whilst this boom arm comes with those adapters, the one thing that would have been cool to include in there, but not so necessary, but still, would be a 1/4 inch screw so you could use this for things like cameras and lighting rigs and stuff like that, because this rig seems so sturdy that it would be kind of cool to be able to mount cameras to it or lights. It'd be awesome to pick up a few of these and actually have cameras able to be positioned in different angles using boom arms rather than standard tripods and gorilla pods and things like that. Another potential con for some users is that this arm itself only has very short reach. I can't put it where I put my other boom arm over to the edge of my desk. It has to be snug and quite close to you. So if you're someone that needs to have reach this way and you don't want your boom arm to be next to you, then this might be a real problem and a disadvantage of the shorter size and reach of this design. Another con is that maybe whilst it is great to have a boom arm that is very, very sturdy and rugged, it is quite hard to maneuver this arm. And I could see some people actually struggling with this, trying to pull it apart and actually get it into position. You know, I'm not a massive dude, but I don't know, there might be people that just struggle with the tensioning of this. And I understand this has to be tensioned much more tightly to be able to support all these different types of mics and smaller microphones like this one, as opposed to those spring-loaded designs. So I guess it's part of the trade-off. And my only other con on that is that if this is fully tensioned now, will it potentially loosen over time? Because if this doesn't keep that tension and becomes loose, then how would I ever tighten it later on if it needs readjusting? So let's do a quick recap. The FULAIM Boom Mic Arm is rugged and sturdy. It also has a lot of maneuverability and flexibility to fit various scenarios for different content creators. Its small form factor makes it portable and lightweight. It, however, has quite a short reach, and the tension might make it hard for some people to adjust it. However, the pricing makes it much more affordable than any other high-quality boom mic in its range. So would I recommend the FULAIM Mic Boom Arm? For most people, yes. In my situation, it's doing what I need it to do. Now, if you already have a mic boom arm, if you want a smaller microphone that isn't going to fly away from your face like mine has, or you want something a bit more rugged and something that's a smaller form factor that's not going to get in the way, then this mic boom arm is for you. But that's my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think about the FULAIM Mic Boom Arm, and if you have any questions about this product, please hit me up in the comment sections down below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'm Mitch from the DIYRecordingstudio.com. I'll catch you soon.